I was like, help, help. He had like claustrophobia or something. The door started closing on him. We're stuck. And then he whispered, help me.
Hello?
Hey besties, how are we? I've had a really bad day, so I hope your day is going better than mine. This is story time. So we came home, well, not home. We're in a hotel apartment until our house is ready because there's some construction going on and stuff. We've just bought a house, yay, but it's taking a really long time and we got stuck in the lift. We were in the lift with a couple and a guy, and we got to our floor and the doors went. So imagine the doors open up to here, up to the size of the screen. It just went and it stopped. Thank God we were on our floor. Like we weren't in between floors because I don't know how I would have coped. We were on our floor, but it just went. I looked at Sarah and I said, we're stuck. And then the guy that was on his own freaked out. He had like a breakdown and he just stuck his arm in the door and tried to get out. Like he decided to force his way. He was like, he had like claustrophobia or something. He had some sort of bad experience with the lift.
Yeah,
because he was getting out of there. Like he didn't care about anyone. He didn't care about anything. He was like, I'm getting out of this lift. I thought this guy knows what he's doing. He's gonna get in the lift and he's gonna go like Superman and just open it. Is that what you were thinking?
Like,
yeah, I thought he was gonna push it a bit. I thought he was gonna push it a bit, and then it was gonna be like the sensors are gonna be like, open, someone's in there. Do you know what I mean?
No.
That didn't happen. The door started closing on him and then he whispered, help me. He didn't scream, help me. He whispered, help me, and it scared the life out of me. The whisper is what got to me. Someone was on the outside. Someone walked from their apartment to the lift, was going to turn around and walk away. Then we made eye contact. So he I think he just saw us and was like, this is not my problem. Somebody's halfway through the lift. I don't want to get involved. I made eye contact with him and he was like, oh, somebody's seen me, like I can't leave. He just stood there for a bit. Me and Sarah were trying to like open the door, but I don't have any strength. I just tried to click the button that's like ring, like
ring light just went on.
It's fine. I'm sorry, you guys. Everything's breaking. My ring light's broken. Apologies for the change of light. I think this is fine.
Yeah.
Just like ringing the help bell. It wasn't working. And I was like, help, help. It wasn't working. Finally, Sarah, good for you and your muscles. Sarah finally managed to like pry the guy out of there. The doors opened for a second. The guy was out of there and I looked at the door and I thought, we need to get out of here.
After all that work, and you just.
But I thought you were right next to the door because you were like the one that was doing it. So I was like, let's go. So I said, let's go. And I walked through the door and Sarah hesitated.
Yeah, because
so she
I'm
hesitated.
recovering.
Yeah, but we don't have time. This is fight or flight.
Yeah, after you've been doing nothing but press a bell.
Well, I was panic pressing it.
I've saved a man's
I was
life.
panic pressing it. I wasn't helpful with the climbing. And the other two couple was doing nothing, by the way. They were just watching me and Sarah do all the heavy lifting. I say to Sarah, let's go, and I go out the thing and I turn around. There's the other guy from the couple is like in the doorway. So I think he pushed you out the way or something. He tried to get out first.
Yeah, he did.
He tried to get out first. So Sarah's not behind me, this guy's behind me and he's stuck in the door now. He's a bit bigger than the first guy.
He was tall.
He was larger than the other guy. The other guy was kind of small. So he was able to like be in the doorway. So he said to his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, and he was like, go. The wife or whoever she was, the girlfriend, screams and goes, ow. Her and Sarah walk through. And thank God it was our floor that we were on and not someone else's floor, because I don't think I could have got back in the lift. I haven't been back in the lift since. Well, I will have to because we're on a higher floor, but it will be a traumatic day. I complained to the management of this hotel apartment thing. The lift stopped and the bell doesn't work and there was no intercom system for me to speak to the security if that guy didn't climb into the door. Also, the other guy on the other side didn't do anything. He just waited for us all to get out and he was like, walk. So if the door didn't open, or if we were on like a floor with nobody on it, or if that guy didn't force himself into the doorway, we would have been stuck in that lift for God knows how long, because no one would have noticed. This lift would have just been no way of us alerting anybody that lift isn't working. And obviously there's no connection in the lift. So I was telling them my concerns. I was like, look, can you get somebody to check the lift? I don't feel safe going in the lift. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get out of the lift. Do you know what I mean? It was ridiculous. And then they were like, ma'am, this isn't a serious problem. And I was like, no, it is serious. Sorry. First of all, yes, it is. It's very serious that the lift doesn't have any alarm system. And they were like, well, we have fire alarms in all of our apartment rooms or whatever. And I was like, why are we talking about fire alarms now? And they were like, we are only in charge of the, what's the word that I'm looking for? We are only in charge of the units in the building and not the building itself. So I was like, well, can you let the building know and can you tell them to speak to me, or like can you give me their number so I can tell them like the lift's not working? And they were like, no, you are not allowed to speak to anybody that's involved in the building, or the building management or the security. So I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, they were like, we don't really care. Basically they said, we don't really care. They literally said, it's not our problem what's outside the apartment. And I was like, well, how am I supposed to get into the apartment if the lifts don't work? It is your problem. It is your problem. Didn't understand, like I'm supposed to scale the side of the building to get into the flat. Doesn't make sense. Had a bit of a tiff with them saying, well, everybody gets stuck in a lift. I don't think everybody does get stuck in a lift. I don't think that this is a thing. Like, they literally told me to my face, everybody gets stuck in lifts. And it's fine. Everybody gets, okay, even if that were true, everybody gets stuck in lifts. Everybody can communicate with somebody on the outside of the lift and say, hey, like inside, it's normal to have an intercom inside the lift. Hello, the lift is not working right now. Why do they not have this? Why does the alarm not work? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, that was the big disaster of the day. So today's been a day of negativity. I had very frustrating communication with them. They told me to please calm down, and it wasn't helpful in calming the situation down, but you know, I don't know. And I was like, well, I threatened to leave, and they were like, anywhere you go, you're gonna get stuck in a lift. And I was like, what is this, like a magic curse that you've put on me? Anywhere I go, I'm gonna get stuck in a lift. Now the next hotel I go to, I'm gonna get stuck in the lift, and they're gonna treat me like dirt for getting stuck in a lift. So rude. Can't wait to get out of here, can't wait to go home. Hopefully I won't be here for long. I'm here for now. If I do move, which I might because they're kind of rude here, I'll let you guys know. And I will maybe expose so you guys don't stay here. Love you guys. I hope you enjoyed my story time.